Definitely, yeah.
This might be. Sorry. Oh. No, you continue. You're bigger than me.
You ain't black.
And you ain't black.
So California, we just hit 2.1 million. Obviously, to get through is 1.5. The recall organizers, they wanted 2 million.
Good job, California.
So, good job, California.
Yeah.
They wanted 2 million so that, with the audit and all that stuff, we will make sure that we hit our goal. Here's the thing, though, is that now Gavin Newsom, heard that he's now pushing for mail-in ballot. Yes.
Of course.
Unbelievable.
Let's do a repeat.
But what's their reason now? The coronavirus is over, right?
It's never over. They're not. It's
Never
never
over.
over. They're going to let go, and they're going to come back, and they're going to let go, and then they're going to cram back.
It's going to be a fourth and fifth strand.
Exactly. It's convenient for Gavin Newsom.
It's going to be like the Saw. It's going to be like the Saw movie. It's going to be like 8, 9 different versions.
11, 12.
No, for real, man. It's not funny. Like, that's serious. Like, it's going to happen.
Yeah.
No, it's convenient now. I guess COVID now is coming back because Gavin Newsom is getting recalled, so he wants to push it for that. But we really got to look at it because people were talking about it. That there's he's now sending out. Do you want to take back your recall signature?
No, I'm not changing my mind.
No.
I don't want a refund on this.
No. And a lot of people don't know. If you actually look into the demographics of it, a lot of Democrats did it. Democrats actually the ones that want to hit him out too.
Because it's not a Democrat or Republic thing. Yeah. This is a California way of life, American freedom thing.
Mm-hmm.
You destroyed our state, left, right, and center.
Thank you.
Democrats own businesses too.
Yes. So, and did you hear what he was trying to say?
Have you seen Starbucks?
It was.
Oh my God!
It was a bunch of 3%ers, a bunch of right-wing militia groups. Yeah. It was QAnon conspiracy theorists.
Oh, talk about it because you were on Turning Point USA and you made a statement. What did you say?
Basically, just that because he tries to make it seem like it's only a bunch of white people who want to be, you know what I'm saying?
Right. He actually said white, like racist neo-Nazis or something, right? As if those are the people, a.k.a. he wanted to say Trump supporters.
Come on now.
Pretty much.
Come on now.
When we know that's not the case.
We know exactly. And that's the thing. It's just like when Joe Biden said, you ain't black. If you don't know whether you're voting for me or Trump, then you ain't black. Him saying it's just a bunch of white people and such. Basically, if you're black or any other color that signed this petition, then you ain't your color anymore.
So here's the $1 million question then.
Oh, yeah, I know you're about to do it. I know you're about to do it. Please do it because I was going to do it too.
The $1 million question is, when will he be escorted to the
That's not the question, though.
Where did that come from?
Yeah, that was out of nowhere.
Robespierre? Like, what the heck?
Hey, and you thought my
He
comment
did not actually mean a physical.
Metaphorically.
And you got mad at my boy lovers. And you got mad at my boy lovers.
Lucas, I don't even know what to do with that. I don't
Metaphorically.
Service coming to my house.
Allegedly.
Here's so now that we got the $1 million question out of the way, right?
My bad, y'all.
Because hey, y'all want to get mad at me for saying that boy lovers need medicine, right?
Yeah,
take
you
those
literally
pills
just
back.
asked when an elected official is.
I know. It was
oh my gosh!
Yeah,
he meant metaphorically. He said it, y'all just didn't hear it. It's all y'all.
Yeah, you got to watch out, bro, because since they already said that you're not white, you can be persecuted for white supremacist hate crimes, brother.
We are indeed white. We are indeed white.
That's true. And get off because I got to get off here because I look more white than y'all. So you talking about that rhetoric? I'm getting hit first. So let me ask the real $1 million question now because I thought you were gonna do it, but you didn't do it. You went left with it. How many? So the people that signed this petition are right-wing, extremists, all that.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all vote for the recall? I mean, did y'all sign the recall?
Yep. Oh, I mailed in. Now, I was a little embarrassed by my numbers. I had about 20 signatures. I wanted more, but hey.
Let's go.
Hey, so hold on. I just want to say one thing.
That's all right.
Do we look like right extremists, white supremacists?
Last time I'm checked, people think I'm like straight from Africa.
You see what I'm saying?
We got a libertarian on the show.
Come on now. But that's how they try to delegitimize our cause. That's why he's trying to delegitimize the recall effort, trying to make it seem like it's small potatoes, because he sees that there's people from all walks of life. So there's Democrats, there's independents, there's Republicans, there's people of various skin colors.
He just doesn't want to admit his failure.
Thank you.
As a leader.
Thank you.
And you know what? So now we're getting to the point. It's going to be a couple months. The vote's gonna most likely it's going. That's the reason why. I mean, I shared something on Instagram where he was just like when he went to The View and said all that stuff, and then CNN he started going after him. I mean, now CNN's turning on him.
CNN was eating him up.
CNN's turning on him.
I love
You know
that.
what I mean? So
Really
like,
fast.
That's how you know.
Any projections or preferences of who should replace him, or who would you vote for on the next ballot?
I hear about this all the time, and I say the same thing every time someone asks me this. I'm not going to say anything public about who I'm going to vote for and who I think people need to vote for, because again, we are people that have.
Wait, so
platforms,
you're not going
right?
to vote for Maxine Waters as
Oh,
governor?
I know for a fact I won't vote for her. I'll say that on the limb. I will not vote for
Maxine?
her. I will not vote for her.
Auntie.
But that's a good one. But, we do have a platform and we do have a responsibility, We're not like these left-leaning celebrities that do dumb stuff and,
Right.
they have a platform.
Exactly.
So with that being said, I'm not going to say it until at the last minute when I think this person should be it.
Right.
And then I hear, because I want to know their platform. I want to know what they say. I
It's
want
a
to know
little
who's going
too
to run
early
it.
now.
I want to know who's going to run that we don't know about.
Right.
Right? Because when it actually comes in and, announcement starts happening, there's people that could run, that can step in and run. A whole bunch of people are going to run. Last time this happened, how many ballots? I mean, how many people were actually running? Like 100 or something? Last time this recall happened. So, and again, that's what someone told me. I don't know for a fact. But there's a lot of people that are going to run. And my point is that moving forward, I'm not going to sit here and say who I want to endorse or not, because what happens when you get someone out in the arena and they're actually talking to the people, debates, how they talk to people, what questions are answered, what platforms and values you hold dear with. It's way too early to say.
It's too early.
It's way too early.
That's really good.
But but what we do need, and that's the point, is that we need to now focus on California in particular. You have to vote yes on the recall when the ballot comes. Yeah. Because if you vote no and we get through that yes or no, it don't matter. All the hard work that we've done will go down the drain if you do not vote yes on the recall when it comes to you.
Gavin Newsom is now hopefully Illinois can take suit and go after Lightfoot. She needs to get out of there.
Absolutely.
Who are some of the other ones that need to be recalled? Gretchen Whitmer in Michigan. Get her out of there.
Absolutely.
Wait, is Cuomo out yet? Or
no, he's on his way. They're going to be. You better believe he's probably going to resign very soon.
Definitely, yeah.
This might be. Sorry. Oh. No, you continue. You're bigger than me.
No, what I was just going to say is that one thing I really love that California did is they set the precedents and they kind of let it be known that, if the American people stand up, if the people of your state stand up and join together and band together for a common cause, you can effectuate change.
Yes.
And that's what the people of California has shown. And I think that there's going to be a kind of a domino effect. I'm really hoping there's going to be a domino effect when it comes to this recall effort that people who are not fit for office are going to get out.
When I was in San Francisco, I talked to some people. They're looking at it and they're like, guys, we're from different states. We're watching you.
Yeah.
We're
How about that?
Yeah.
And
How
these are
about
people
that?
that are in different states. And they're like, we're watching
We're
you.
the trailblazers.
Yeah, I feel like California is inspiration for the rest of the nation. Like, wow, we can recall our governor.
Right.
Yes,
we
you
even
can.
did that when it came to our rallies. New York was looking at our rallies like, y'all in California are really doing it out there.
And now New York's doing it.
And now New York's doing it.
You got to feed off each other.
Yes,
you know
sir.
what I mean? People
Yes,
get
sir.
inspired. So that's why it's very important for California now is that when the vote comes, you need to vote yes on the recall.
Yeah.
That needs to be universal all over.
And you took the words out of my mouth, MAGA, when you said the word precedence. Remember when we almost tripped over each other there for a second?
Yes, sir.
I was literally going to say this might be one of the few cases where California is good as a precedence state.
I like it.
Because we did it in 2003. People forget that Governor Schwarzenegger, the gubernator, or whatever they called himself, he was recalled because Gray Davis was so horrible. People don't realize Arnold Schwarzenegger won a recall.
I forgot about
and that's what I'm talking about.
In 2003,
That's when he first got elected.
And that's what
he was a recall candidate.
That's
Gray
what I was
Davis
talking about.
had raised the taxes of car registration, so it was like $800 a car.
Oh wait,
or something.
so you're saying that
That's what
Schwarzenegger got in on the recall vote?
That's what I'm. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
look,
trying
let
to-
me
that's
put it up
what-
right here.
that's-
Let me put it up right here.
That's what I'm trying to say. is
Gray
that-
Davis, all right, was the 37th governor of California from 1999 to 2003. And if you look here, the 2003 California gubernatorial recall election was between Arnold Schwarzenegger, Tom McClintock, and Cruz Bustamante
that's what I was
in order to replace Gray Davis.
And that's what I was just saying is that the last recall that happened, we had a lot of candidates, and that's when Arnold Schwarzenegger got in because he had the highest name, the biggest name.
Gary,
but there was like
running
100
too.
or something. There was like a whole bunch of people were running.
Gary Coleman was running. I
was he
remember.
really?
He was on the ballot.
No
Roseanne
kidding.
was on the ballot.
Well, she's been on a lot of ballots.
I like Roseanne too.
Yeah.
I would have voted for her.
So anyway, this might be one of the few times that California is good as a precedent state because we did it once before in 2003, and if we could get rid of Gavin Newsom, maybe there is hope for the state because we are losing so many citizens so badly. We're like the freaking USSR with
It's
people
an exodus.
fleeing.
It's a mass
It's an exodus. We have lost. Forget the economic loss. Let's just talk the measurable quantifiers of politics. 2 congressional seats, maybe 3 once the 2020 census is finalized. That's how bad our exit is. We have lost 2 electoral votes.
That's crazy.
That's
completely.
crazy.
Yeah, that's huge.
That's
Vermont
insane.
now has the same amount of say as we have lost.
Yeah, that is.
We've lost the amount of electoral
Whoa.
votes that like Vermont has. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe not Vermont, Alaska. You know what I'm saying? I think Alaska has 2 electoral votes or something like that.
So what are you saying, Carton? Are you going to move to like Montana?
Dude,
You out here?
My company's here, man, and movies are here. This is still the Mecca, but I'll tell you this much right now. Los Angeles is still the Mecca of film and television, but less and less and less and less and less every year to such a degree that it was during the Obama administration that over 51% of television pilots were filmed outside of Hollywood for the first time. It was the first time in American history where over 51% of our population ended up on state assistance of some sort. And it was the first time in American history that over 51% of businesses that started failed since they started measuring that pre-Great Depression in the 1930s.
Oh, wow.
That's how bad the economic stagnation of the Obama years was.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is serious. And I don't think he will. I think the Democrats are going to win on this one. And it will just be a political theater win. But at least
you think
was
that the new governor is going to be Democrat as well?
I'm afraid so because we are so gerrymandered. We are so. It was a 70-30 election. He won literally. I think it was 31 to 69%.
He won by a lot.
So that's a tough. You guys were here thinking that 15% to 40% of African American males were going to vote for Trump, and it ended up being like up by 3%.
But most people
But
voted
that's
for
huge though.
Gavin
like that's still
because
huge.
of the way he looked, probably.
They didn't know his policy. They didn't know
Yeah.
what he was about. You know, and that's what I'm hoping.
He kind of looks like an actor when you really look at when you think about it. He kind of has that Hollywood actor look.
And you know what? No, he doesn't have the Hollywood actor look. He looks like the American Psycho.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, literally.
with that being said,
The leading character in American Psycho. That was a good one.
You ain't black.
And you ain't black.